Hello, my name is Fokos. When I was 13 years old, my parents told my brothers and I to pack our bags because we were moving from Greece to Brussels. My family has always placed church as a priority in our lives, so one of the very first things we did when we moved was look for a strong biblical community to be a part of. In God's perfect timing, Lifepoint had sent missionaries from Smyrna, Tennessee to plant a church here in Brussels. And at that time, the church was just a handful of families meeting in a small apartment building. But from our very first visit, we truly felt Christ's love through Lifepoint. Being new in Brussels, Lifepoint was a blessing to me and my family by providing biblical teaching and a community that shared a love for Christ and for His mission. I have now been a member of Lifepoint for over 12 years, and serving has always been important to me. My father taught me that there is no job too low for anyone, and that wherever I saw a need, I should meet it. He taught me to do this because we serve God and not man, and everything we do for His glory. The more I have served, the greater my desire for ministry has become. Over the past 3 years, God has been making this call to ministry more evident in my life. He has given me more responsibilities in the church, and as I've been serving in these areas, my love for His mission and for His people has increased. I've been able to talk through this call to ministry with my pastors, which has brought me a lot of clarity and has pushed me and challenged me towards greater obedience to Christ. Throughout my 12 years here at Lifepoint, I've been truly blessed by the leadership of the church, who has poured into me since the beginning. They have discipled me by showing me what a godly life truly looks like, by teaching me God's Word, and by pointing me towards Christ in everything. My desire is to now do that same thing for others. My role in Lifepoint Brussels will be student and young adults minister. The students of our church here in Brussels are often the only Christians in their schools. And having gone through that, I know it can be really difficult. Oftentimes, the only Christian fellowship you get throughout the entire week is on a Sunday morning at church. You see, there's a dire need to cultivate a strong Christian community through the local church in order to encourage our students and young adults. Christian fellowship, having Christians to encourage me to walk according to God's Word, was essential in my life. And it is essential in the lives of all our young adults and students, especially in such a secular culture. And by God's power, that is what I will do here in Brussels. I get the opportunity to partner with parents and families who often feel helpless in raising up their kids to follow God's Word here in Brussels. And I am confident that through this ministry, God will raise up strong young men and women who will live for His glory. Brussels is also filled with young adults who come from all across the world for internships or for corporate jobs. They too are looking for community, and our church has the opportunity to reach out to them, to connect with them, and to point them towards greater faith in Jesus. In order to make this happen, I need your support. So will you partner with me in order to reach and disciple students and young adults in Brussels? Will you join me in spreading the gospel to the next generation of men and women in Belgium? Belgium is 1% evangelical Christian, but through your support and by God's grace, Lifepoint Brussels can help reach people who have never heard the good news of Jesus. I want to see more stories just like mine. Young people connected to and discipled by the local church who are raised up to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ to the next generation. That is my prayer for my ministry. And I want to thank you for praying for us and partnering with us in order to make that happen.